Hey, what's up? Today I am talking to you all about not just goal setting. In fact, we're going to be talking about how to reflect and refine your goals so that you can take them from a place where they're maybe working a little bit to where they are supercharged and giving you exactly what you need to get to where you're going to be. So, in order to do this, like I said, we need to reflect and refine. Reflect, look at what you're actually doing and sort of see, what's working and what's not. I'm going to talk to you today about fat loss and weight loss because I do believe that this is one of the things that I can help you with the most because I have so much experience with it. Not only for myself, but with my clients as well. I've helped thousands of people overcome their obstacles to get to where they want to be and get the body of their dreams, as well as feeling confident within that body. So, a little bit about my story. I am 31 now. I would say for a little under 50% of my life, about 15 years, I have been struggling a lot with, losing weight and maintaining it. I was almost 100 kilos at the age of 15. And then I've also been, as low as 45 kilos. And that's not just been one point in my life. That's been like a series of about 5 to almost 10 years of going up and down, yo-yoing, going like crazy. And really that was because I was constantly in a state of doing everything all at once and doing nothing because it was feeling too hard and just giving up. And really that's what today's little video is going to be about, because when we set as an example, a New Year's resolution or a goal to get more healthy or lose fat, it's very, very common, and I see it with so many people as well as myself in the past, that we go, right, the ideal diet is this, the ideal exercise regime is this, and very often those two things are a very big change from where you are right now, and therefore cause quite a lot of pressure upon oneself, but also don't include the inner work that goes alongside changing one's lifestyle and becoming a different person. So, to stop this massive up and down and yo-yoing of one's weight and comfort in themselves is really important, like I said, to step back, reflect on actually what you're doing. So, if, for example, right now, as I said, it's New Year's, you might have had a couple of resolutions to increase your health and fitness. Taking the example of fat loss, you may have decided to cut sugar, cut alcohol, what else is fairly common? Those two are the big things. And maybe alongside an exercise routine of going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week with an expectation that yes, you'll definitely get 5. And don't get me wrong, those are great goals and they will definitely help you on your way to losing fat and gaining the body of your dreams. But if you've been in a place where you've been doing the exact opposite of that, it might be a little bit too much. So please just take a time to reflect and ask yourself this very important and powerful question. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the least and 10 is the most, how confident are you that you can maintain these changes for the next 14 days? I'll say that again. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the least and 10 is the most, how confident are you that you can maintain these changes for the next 14 days? I need that number for you to be successful to be 7 or 8, ideally. If that confidence is lower than a 6 or a 5, going down to the 3s and 2s, that there is a point for reflection and making a small change to that goal so that it's more achievable. Because if you can build one success, you can then build upon that and upon that and upon that, rather than trying to go everything at once and then giving up because it's too challenging. So again, that example of fat loss and weight loss, some people will cut sugar, cut alcohol, and then aim to go to the gym 5 times a week. If your confidence to do that is below a 7, I would like you just to tweak it just a little bit, just for 14 days, 2 weeks, to just cutting the sugar, for example, and maybe just hitting the gym 2 or 3 times a week. If you were to say that to yourself, and then your confidence to be able to do that for 2 weeks increased to a 7 or an 8, at the end of the 2 weeks, then increase and add something small extra. So cutting alcohol just on the weeknights. And then maybe going to the gym definitely 3, but maybe 4 times. Slowly build from where you are right now to where you want to be, so that over the long term, not only do you become this different person with new, better habits, but you also get towards your goals in a much more simple, comfortable, and longer lasting way. That's where the long-term results and maintenance comes in. And I learned from my journey over the last sort of 5 or 6 years, by making small changes, we can have a long-term result that isn't hard to maintain and definitely gets you feeling confident from the inside out, and looking and feeling how you want to feel. So again, final point for today, ask yourself that question. For the next 2 weeks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you can maintain those changes? If it's below a 7, tweak and refine what you're doing so that it can be higher than a 7. And then again, in 2 weeks' time, make another small tweak and ask yourself that same question. Keep the confidence high, keep the success high, and keep your results high.